Before we get started with the new Publix Weekly Ad for August 26th through September 1st, 2026, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every week, we check the newest grocery flyers, weekly deals, Bogo promotions, sales, and savings opportunities so you can see what's coming before you go shopping. If you enjoy finding great grocery deals and planning your shopping around weekly promotions, make sure you're subscribed to Weekly Ad Hub. Now let's take a look at the Publix Weekly Ad from August 26th through September 1st, 2026, and see what shoppers should be watching for this week. One of the first things that always gets attention when a new Publix ad comes out is Bogo. Buy one, get one. For many Publix shoppers, Bogo deals are one of the most exciting parts of the weekly ad. But here's the thing. A Bogo deal isn't automatically a reason to buy something. The smartest way to use these promotions is to start with your shopping list. Before you leave home, check your refrigerator, freezer, and pantry. What are you running low on? What are you planning to cook this week? What products does your family regularly use? Once you know what you need, go through the Publix Weekly Ad and look for those products. That's how you turn a promotion into real savings. Instead of buying something just because it's advertised as Bogo, you're finding a lower price on something you were already planning to purchase. Let's start with fresh produce. Fruits and vegetables are products many families buy every single week, so this is one of the first sections I recommend checking. If you see fruit that your family enjoys at a good price, think about how you can use it throughout the week. Apples can become snacks, berries can go with breakfast, bananas are easy for lunches and smoothies, and vegetables like tomatoes, onions, peppers, and potatoes can be used across several different meals. But don't make the mistake of buying too much just because something looks inexpensive. If half of it ends up in the garbage, you didn't really save money. Buy an amount your household can actually use. Now let's move to meat and protein. Chicken, beef, pork, seafood, and other proteins can have a major impact on the total grocery bill. So when you see a good promotion, take a closer look. Don't just look at the price printed on the package, check the price per pound. A larger package might have a higher total price, but still give you a better price per pound. If you have freezer space and know that your family will use the product, buying a reasonable amount during a good promotion can make sense. But there's no need to fill your entire freezer. Stocking up only makes sense when you're actually going to use what you buy. Now let's talk about breakfast. Breakfast products are some of the most frequently purchased grocery items. Cereal, eggs, bread, milk, yogurt, coffee, juice, and breakfast meats can disappear quickly, especially in larger households. So when one of your regular products appears in the weekly ad, pay attention. A small discount on one item might not seem important, but if you're saving on several products every week, those savings can add up. And don't forget to compare package sizes. Sometimes the biggest box isn't automatically the best deal. Look at the unit price and compare what you're actually getting. Now let's talk about snacks. This is probably one of the easiest categories to overspend on. You walk into Publix with a short list. You need a few groceries. Then you see chips, then cookies, then crackers, then candy, and suddenly your shopping cart has completely changed. So here's a simple question to ask yourself. Would I buy this if it wasn't on sale? If the answer is yes, then great. If the answer is no, maybe you don't need it. A sale should help you save money, not encourage you to spend more. Now let's talk about drinks. Soft drinks, juice, bottled water, coffee, and other beverages can quickly add to your grocery bill. If your household regularly buys these products, check the weekly ad and compare the promotional price with what you normally pay. And again, don't forget package size. Sometimes buying a larger package makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. The final cost per unit is what matters. Next, let's look at household essentials. Paper towels, toilet paper, laundry detergent, dish soap, cleaning products, trash bags. These aren't necessarily exciting products, but they're things you know you're going to need eventually. If you're almost out of something and it's included in a promotion, that could be a good opportunity to buy. But if you already have several unopened packages at home, you can probably wait. There's no need to turn your house into a storage room just because something is discounted. Another category worth watching is personal care. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, body wash, skincare, and other everyday essentials can become expensive when purchased at regular prices. So when you see a promotion on something you already use, compare the price and check whether there are additional eligible savings available through Club Publix or digital coupons. Publix currently highlights Bogo's weekly ad deals, digital coupons, and extra savings through its shopping platform. The important thing is to look at the final price. A big percentage discount doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the best deal. Now, before you go shopping, check your local Publix. This is especially important because Publix operates different weekly ad cycles depending on the store. Some locations follow a Wednesday to Tuesday schedule, while others follow Thursday to Wednesday. So if your local store is showing a slightly different date range, don't be surprised. Always use your local store's flyer as the final reference. Another useful tip is to prepare your shopping list before you start browsing the deals. Don't open the ad with no plan and simply start adding everything that looks interesting.